you to hold me, ride this with me, set aside your inhibitions. Maybe sometimes when it feels right, maybe it's alright. I want you speaking in tongues. Know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them
All
slip
right.
away.
Can we hear me?
Can't let them slip away.
Can we hear me?
Everything together, so I
Can we hear me?
but one thing I know
Is
for
it loud
sure,
as fuck?
is tonight. Frequently fly, we can't deny. No,
Okay.
tonight I know how we can when
Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, no, it's a shitty mic, you guys. Let me just tell ya. Let me tell you, this ain't special. Okay? This is not a fancy setup. It is a laptop that sounds like it's about to explode. I went to two different you guys, I went to two different stores today to try and find a microphone. So, let me just tell you that as long as this is working, then this about as good as it is going to be. Okay? You can hear me. You can see me. It sounds fine, truly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, or from where I am, good evening. It is 11:30 here in Tokyo, Japan. And I had a very long day. I'll tell you guys about it. Speed Racer, thank you for the 27 months. Whoa, it's me, thank you. Beatrix Slaughter, thank you for the 12 months. S6, thank you for the 29. Xlesa, thank you for the Prime. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, I am. You're going to Japan in 10 days. Oh, that's very exciting. This is my first time in Japan. This is my first time. I have like, I'm having culture shock. I'm having culture shock. I know that this is like the opposite of when I normally stream. I have no idea, like, I have no idea what the stream schedule is gonna be this week, but basically I wanted to go live to test out the setup here, see if it's working, because I set this all up on my own and it's me, so you know, it's shocking that this is working. Like, I did this all on my own. And then I had to go replace my mic today. You done good. Thanks. But yeah, is the jet lagging? You know, here's the thing, guys. I normally go to bed really late, so I think I'm having an easier time than people who don't go to bed at the time that I normally go to bed. Like, I go to sleep at like 4 or 5 normally. What time is it there? 6:30? Yeah, so this is late. It's late. Like, I'm tired, but it's not it is not kicking my ass. Let's just say that. Deanie, thank you so much for the gifted. So let me fill you guys in. Okay, so here's my plan. Because I am trying to, at least for the first couple days here, while I'm adjusting, I'm trying not to go to bed like super fucking late in LA. Or where am I? In Japan. So last night when we got in, we got to Japan, landed at like 5:30, 6 o'clock p.m. and then grabbed a taxi and everything. So by the time we checked in and got up to the room, it was probably like 8 o'clock or so. And so far I have been with Mauricio, and then Wake Wilder, Wake Wilder, who booked a flight like 24 hours before he flew out here. And then Finn from Finn, who you might know from like, you know, he shoots OTK stuff. He was on the same flight as us because he's going to be doing like Firan stuff, but he has not been feeling that well. I think the jet lag has been kicking his ass. So today it was Wake, Marsh, me, and then Will. So, what day is it? It's a good question. It's a good question. No, it is Thursday the 23rd. It is 11:30, so it's almost the 24th. Almost. Okay. I'm gonna switch over just 1 second. Okay, just want something like nice in the background. Just want like some lo-fi. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Is that vibey? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I just wanted something in the background. Read out loud. Thank you so much, Paul Wall. Thank you for the tier 1. I am reporting from the future. I am. Did I miss the shopping stream as soon as we land? No. This is the first stream. I went to Japan for my honeymoon in November. I'm so excited to watch all this content from you guys. Yeah, so just so you guys know, you haven't missed anything. Someone on Twitter said you were in Turkey. Nope. I am. I went to Turkey a couple years ago, and now I am in Japan. Gonna watch the stream when I get up. Alrighty, have a good night. Someone found a video of Elon from 2023 showing he knows the difference. Okay, hold that. Hold that for me. I want to just kick things off first. You have to stream the honors. Okay, so oh god, I cannot. Can I just say I've been trying to figure out how to turn my Instagram notifications off because there are just like psychos. Why? Oh, stop it. Stop. Okay. Stay. Stop blurring. No. Okay, why does it keep doing that? Stop it. Stop. Anyway, I've turned off my notifications, but I still am getting notifications. So it's just like crazy people. Like I just keep looking down at my phone and it's just like the craziest fucking people. No, I don't even know. I don't even think I have auto. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna touch anything because I'm not gonna stream crazy long. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to do to do Oscar reacting. It's the light. It probably is. You're right. Because I was like, these are my settings for when I do my cooking streams, and I haven't changed anything. That was me who posted your turkey pic. I even replied to your tweet saying there's a. Oh, yeah, that was an amazing trip when I went to Turkey. And so far, this is an amazing trip as well. In Japan. Okay, so I have a lot to tell you guys about already. Sigmala, thank you for the 3 months. I think the light behind you is drawing. What if I do this? If I just kind of block it? That, I don't know. That's we think that that's drawing focus. Let me turn it off. Oh, I'm wearing my robe. But yeah. Great robe. Fabulous robe. Fabulous robe. Okay. That should be better. Um, all right. So, lots to Rogelio, thank you so much for the gifted. Lots to fill you guys in on. I've been here for a day. But already I have had we've had lots of experiences. We walked around all day today. In fact, the reason that I had to come home, this is so embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. So, this morning we got up pretty early because we went to bed around 11 last night, and so we got a great night's sleep. Woke up around 8 o'clock, um, and went and had some coffee, and then went to the gym. And I haven't worked out in a long time. First time in Japan? Yes. I haven't worked out in a long time. So I worked out, did a little like walking on the treadmill. And then we walked a shit ton today. Okay, I checked my phone and we walked like 8 miles. And so we like met up with some friends. This was around 8:30. We've been out all day walking, like taking the train, walking everywhere, Shibuya, doing the whole thing. And suddenly, like my leg, I couldn't I couldn't walk. Like I couldn't put any pressure on my right leg. It hurt so badly. And I think it's because the combination of working out when I hadn't worked out in a long time and walking a shit ton, and I've been really not walking at all in LA. And yeah, I don't know, it didn't quite feel like a cramp. It was like pains. It was like pains in my thigh area. No, it oh, wait, the stomach thing was I got food poisoning before we went on the flight. Welcome to Japan Legs. Make sure to find a nearby center or public bath to recharge the legs each night. Your normal walking will be a workout. No need to hit the treadmill. Yeah, I didn't realize how much we were going to be walking today. I am probably dehydrated. Um, so no, I didn't have food poisoning on the flight. I got food poisoning before the flight. So I was up until probably the night before we flew out. So Monday night I streamed. Monday night I streamed. I finished at like midnight, and then um I packed, and Will had ordered some dinner and I ate it, and then I was so sick. I was sick until probably like 6:37 in the morning. I kept getting up periodically. I was so sick. And then we had to get up in the morning. So I like didn't sleep. And then went to the airport, and I continued to be sick, so that was super fun. And then we flew to Japan. It's funny because the first time Will went to Japan, he had food poisoning too, except he got it on the flight. So at least mine was like before the flight, so I was mostly okay. Mostly okay on the flight. But anyway, I think I just overdid it a little bit today. Yeah. It's it is a testament to how not walkable Los Angeles is. Like, we do not walk much around that place. You need good shoes if you have flat feet. Yeah, I didn't really, that was one thing I didn't really bring. I didn't bring shoe inserts, so I might go out and get some tomorrow. Um, like I was wearing my New Balance shoes, but yeah, we didn't really rest that much either. There was the period of time where I think it was like 3-ish 3 hours, like a block of 3 hours where we just were walking. We'd like look at something and then walk and look. So I'm a little nervous about tomorrow being really sore. So anyway, I left everybody early because I was like, there's something wrong with my leg, I am embarrassed to say. And Will put me in a cab and was like, you need to go back and rest because this is day one. This is day one. Who is the Japan squad? Okay, so N Train, thank you so much for the bits. So the Japan squad, I don't even know who the full Japan squad is because there's just a ton of people who are coming here. But our squad is myself, Will, Marsh, Wake Wilder. I know Hassan gets in tonight. I think he probably gets in like an hour or so. Do you want to know what that man texted Marsh? Not like, hey, how's Japan? He literally goes, hey, do I have a room? And we're like, yeah, we should tell him he doesn't have a room. We should be like, oh my God, we didn't know you needed a room. Oh no, guess you're staying on our couch. He goes, do you have a room? Because I want to stream like as soon as I get in. He is not okay. He is not okay. Yeah, he said, Marsh, I want you to get the setup going because as soon as I get in, I want to stream. I was like, dude, you take half a day. Take it, you know what? Not even half a day. Take an hour. Take an hour. Bros in Japan just for a different background. I know. I don't really know what the stream schedule is gonna be this week. I know that Marsh and Will were getting things planned with their Japanese contact tonight. So when I had to leave because my leg was dying, they went and met up with her and they were like finalizing some stuff. One thing I know I want to do is I definitely want to go see the otters and I want to go see the little piggies. When we were walking around today, I passed by that. I was like, oh, that'd be fun. Oh, that'd be so fun. Hassan said he'd wake up at 5:30 every day to stream the news for 2 hours before you guys get going. It's very funny that he thinks we're gonna be getting going at 7:30. No. Like, 5:30 plus 2 hours is 7:30. Maya ruined the otters? Don't say anything. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything. You know what? I don't want to know anything ever again about anything. Like, I don't want to know anything about any single thing. There are so few good things. There are a few good things. So if there's something, okay, you guys, if there's something that I'm like, oh, this seems great. And if there's one person here who's like, ooh, actually, no, keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. Do not let me know. Do not let me know, please. Because, everything else is so bad. Everything else is bad, and there are a lot of things that I don't have ignorance about, okay? Cat's out of the bag. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing I can do. I just know these things. So the other things that I don't know about, I want to just stay not knowing. I think I already know. I think I already know what it is, but I'm not but I'm gonna not know. I'm gonna not know. Please go to the Capybara Cafe. Okay, we'll just do like a whole animal cafe thing. Aardvark King, thank you for the 12 months. Skill Cylinder, thank you for the 29 months. Okay. Yeah, so we left. We got into Japan. We got in yesterday. Yeah, it's funky because it's very early in the morning. Normally I stream the opposite of this, but I don't want to be. Let's see, I guess that would be like 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock Japan morning time. But like, I know Hassan's gonna be doing his streams. Like, they've got a whole thing worked out. So I was like, look, if I can just get, if I can either have just a couple streams or, Will come with me and pet these little pigs, okay? Or maybe do the thing where we like split, um, where it's like one stream, but you split it on like whoever's different. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I am not a person who is I mean, I don't really like I don't prioritize stream when I travel somewhere, especially for the first time, because I always feel very lucky when I get to travel. Like it's an amazing experience and I love to experience it. And so, it's I kind of look at stream as like, okay, um this is my job and I definitely want to work and there is the opportunity to make some really cool content out here, which I am excited for with that. Like some cool content, especially as everything feels really shitty right now. But I'm not going to stress about having a stream every day. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, and that's fine. This is why I got a separate setup. Yeah, so I also rented an IRL bag in case I want to go, in case like Will and I go break off and do a day trip somewhere, or if I just go like explore around. So I rented a bag. It should be coming tomorrow. It was supposed to come today, but it was delayed, so I think it'll come tomorrow. Is it true you secretly hypnotize people? Uh, yes, everybody in here is hypnotized right now. Could do the stream where you sit on a river with some drinks and wait for S-Fan on his scooter. Yeah, and then he drives past me. How long am I staying? I am staying until the I think that right now the 31st might push that to the 1st. Je ne sais pas. I don't know, but right now the 31st. Yeah. So, let me give you my first impressions. Okay. I am really I feel like I feel like big for Japan. Okay? I love how clean and like cute things are in Japan. Except I like will go into a bathroom and knock everything over because I'm just not used to like, you know, like I'm so clumsy. I feel like the clumsiest American who everywhere I go I'm just knocking things over because I'm not aware of how small the space is. You know, like I just keep breaking things. Yeah, I'm 5'9", so people who are taller than me, I don't even, they're like literally Godzilla, truly. So, yes, I am relearning spatial awareness as an American. As an American. My Ruby Pearl, thank you so much. What did I break? I broke like I knocked we went to this little noodle place and I knocked a pitcher to the ground. I accidentally backed up into this fermented tea and I didn't know that I was pressing against it and so it got everywhere. I went into a bathroom today and I just like knocked everything over. Knocked everything over. So, okay, so my impression so far is that Japan is very, very clean. There is this, collectivism in Japan that is the exact opposite of the individualism that we have in America. And in America, you make a mess, right? You throw stuff on the ground because you go, someone else will clean this up. I don't need to take care of this. I don't need to have respect for, you know, for these streets. I don't need to have respect for this space. I don't need to have respect for anything. I'll just do whatever the fuck I want, right? I'll do whatever I want. I'll just litter everywhere, whatever. And in Japan, they don't have trash cans. Like they do, but in very select areas. So Family Mart, which is like one of the convenience store chains that has amazing food. I went to Family Mart I think 10 times today. I'm not even kidding you. Between Will, me, Marsh, and Wake, we went like 10 times today because somebody always needs something. Mm. The fried chicken, the fried chicken is so good. So, so, so good. Yeah. First, last night we had the egg sandwich. We did the egg sandwich and then fried chicken. And oh my God. Ah, ah, ah. I saw a TikTok of someone in Japan finding a trash can. It was hilarious. Okay, so what people in Japan do, if you don't know, is you just carry your trash with you. So like people will have little plastic bags that they just have trash in, and then as soon as you get to a garbage can, then you throw it away. But otherwise you just carry your trash around. So it's amazing. It's a city that is so clean, but also doesn't have trash cans everywhere. So it relies on the people to have this collective mentality because there's so many people they don't have public trash cans. Yes, and they, if there were public trash cans, they'd probably be overflowing and whatnot, and so you just carry your trash around until you can dispose of it. You know? When you go to the train station, the trash cans and the toilets are inside the gated area. Didn't they remove a lot of trash cans because bombs being dumped in them? I don't know about that. I just simply mean, like, I don't know the story of that. So you carry your trash until you find a trash can. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of ironic the country is so strong on clean environments, but I've never seen a culture more okay with mass plastic waste. Now, why was my sandwich wrapped 3 times? I will say, yes, okay, things are wrapped a lot, but also things are smaller. Like, in the United States, it just feels like everything is so big. Just everything feels big. Versus in Japan where the cars are smaller. There's also not that many cars because they have public transportation. So we took public transportation all day today. It's a very walkable city, and when it's a walkable city, The streets are designed so that they are pro pedestrian. So as a driver, you have less incentive to, or sorry, as like someone who lives there, you have less incentive to drive because it's just better to take public transportation or to walk. Mm-hmm. Aren't there trash cans in Family Mart? Yes. So people will, often duck into Family Mart to get rid of their trash. American portion sizes are famously and hilariously large compared to other places. Yes. You really experience that when you go out of the United States. You're like, oh my God, everything really is so big in the US. Is there any unique Kit Kat flavor you've seen you'd want to try? I didn't know that that was a thing, so now I'll be looking out for it. I will be on the lookout for Kit Kats. How'd you like the Tokyo Metro? Great. Loved it. Okay, another thing that we've experienced. We have gone into places, and the problem is when Will goes first because he's Gaijin, right? He's a white man. So we'll walk in, and if Will walks in first, or if they see the group and there's too many Gaijin, they'll be like, no, sorry, we're closed, even though they're not closed. So I was like, well, I cannot be seen with you. Not that I'm also not a foreigner. I don't speak any Japanese, and I am not Japanese. But I'm like, at least I look a little less Gaijin. Yeah, so they'll just straight up lie and be like, no, sorry, we're closed, or no, this isn't a restaurant, and people are like sitting there eating, and you're like, oh my God. Has anyone assumed you're Japanese yet? Mm-mm. No. Yeah, but we just walk around everywhere saying arigato, kosemasu. We just say that. That's it. Gozemasu. Yes. Gozemasu. Jesus Christ. I only said it like 1,200 times today and I couldn't even remember. Yep. Just over and over and over again. Sumimasen, arigato, gozaimasu. Just over and over. Thank Johnny Somali for taking away streamer rights in Japan. I am so afraid of coming across as an American asshole. Gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, no, I know I won't, but like, I'm trying to be even extra polite. Because let me tell ya, I as not only an American but also as a streamer, we have to be on our bestest behavior. Tell me why boys don't cry. Thank you for the tier 1. Japanese arc, I'm so excited for the stream with the whole crew. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. No, we do have a guide, but they're gonna be with us on like streams. So right now, the last day, it's just been me, Marsh, Will, and Wake. Like, we've only been here for a day. So once we get into the schedule, then we'll have a guide and it'll be easier. not just Johnny, probably lots of Japan seen more than 3 buff white dudes together and think they're US Navy. Yeah, but I think with like the streaming thing, thank you genuinely for touring Japan politely so we can tour along. Yeah, I mean, in general, try to be really polite when I travel, but I feel like especially as a content creator, like it's just bad rep everywhere you go. But I heard that in Japan they've cracked down a bit, but Marsh was like, I mean, as long as you're not obnoxious, try not to like make it, make it seem like you're waving the camera all over the place. It doesn't hurt to ask if it's okay, just clear if it's okay to stream. Freckled origami, thank you so much for the 5, darling. You're not gonna go full Johnny Smalley and destroy a noodle shop? Dude, I'm already accidentally destroying noodle shop because I'm just this clumsy American who's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Some places there are no English because of obnoxious people. Right, so that's what I was saying, like, there have been a few places we've gone to that, like, we walk in and everyone's like, just staring at us, like glaring at us, and then they'll be like, no. Oop! And I oop. Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, who am I to talk coming from the United States of fucking America? Have we seen what's going on there? We seen what's happening there? Hello? Hogan, thank you for the tier 3, 28 months. I know, I'm not going to talk about it either. All I will say is I do appreciate that there's a lot of distance between me and my home country right now. It's one of those where like I'm obviously tuned in. I know what's happening, even though a lot is happening like every 5 minutes. But it does feel like, man, it's nice not to be there right now. It's nice not to be there right now. Will find his quiet voice? Oh, here's the thing. Will Naff loves Japan. He already told me that he's like, if you think I'm not coming back this year, you're wrong. I was like, I didn't say shit. He's already planning his other trip this year, and we like just got here. And he's trying to figure out how to move here. I'm like, oh my god, Will. So he is so like just wanting to become one, wanting to be one with Japan. I think it's good you're going because you'll tell them if they're being too loud in places. Well, that's what I mean with like Will. I don't think I have to tell him if he's being too loud because he puts on like he's on extra good behavior when he's here because he like wants to he wants to live here. He is obsessed with Japan. Extra good boy behavior. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, would you ever come and visit India? Yeah, I think so. I don't know when. I mean, look, I'm somebody who is very, um, he already said he wants to marry a Japanese person to get green card. This fucking guy. I am a very open traveler. Like I'm open to going pretty much anywhere. Is there anything, someone asked if there's anything I can leak this week? Um, I'm just trying to even remember like one thing that we're doing. And then I'll leak it. Uh, I know we're going suit shopping. There, also the thing is like I don't know how many of these I'm doing, right? Some of these might just be like it's it's better if it's just Will and Hassan, you know, they get to actually hang out and have friendship time when they go to Japan. It's like one reason why Will wants to you know, wants to plan Japan trips. So he gets friendship time. Um so yeah, I know there's like a sumo. I think there's like another sumo thing. Yeah, which will be cool. Which will be cool. Yeah, I guess maybe I sumo. Yeah. Yeah. I you know, I had this idea. So, Will and BB No Money's cosplay, their gay JVic cosplay is all over the internet. Like all over the internet. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what I should do in response to JVic breaking the internet? I feel like I need to do Caitlyn and Vi, Violin, Violin. And I think the perfect person is Peach Jars. Peach Jars as Vi, me as Caitlyn. I know. I don't know when we would be able to do it, but I was like, we have to. We gotta. Yeah. Um, please, my lesbian heart would be so happy. Peach, I think Peach would be really down. And we're both good friends with Jessica Negri, so we could have her help out with that again. Did you see Tina Kitten's Kaylin cosplay? It was crazy. It was crazy. Aren't you taller than Peach? Yeah, but that's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Um, yeah, so that was an idea I had today. What else can I tell you guys? So uh tomorrow is when things really begin with the content. You would dwarf their cosplay, TBH. Sorry, no shade to their legit cool cosplay. Well, that's the point. That would be the goal. Uh-huh. Are y'all going to any theme parks? You know what we were talking about doing? We were talking about going to the Mount Fuji, uh, like roller coaster park. Apparently they have some of the craziest roller coasters. Fuji Q, yes, Fuji Q. There's like what like a roller coaster that is just a straight drop. It's crazy. Um, because I was like, "Oh, I'd like to take the train and go see Mount Fuji," and then Marsh was like, "Oh, we should go we should go to Fuji Q, because I really love roller coasters. I don't really like if I had to pick if I had to pick roller coasters over theme park, like Universal is fun one time, but I really like rides that are super scary. Like very thrilling. It's a top tier thrill park. Yeah, that's what Marsh was saying. Callum JN, thank you for the 3 months. J Dot, thank you for the prime. Mm-hmm. Are you into scares like that? Oh yeah. It's awesome. I fucking hate it. Almost died on that roller coaster. Shit. Uh, if I'm not graying out for the G-force, I don't want it. Yeah, I want my face to feel like it's gonna explode. Okay, so more about Japan. Yeah, so I'll tell you guys some more stuff from Japan, and then we can react to the Oscar nominations, because let me tell you, there were some snubs, of course, some real snubs, but there were also some surprises that were good. Now, nobody's surprised that Emilia Perez got a bunch of nominations, even though it's crazy. But like, that was not a surprise at all. I was surprised that Nickel Boys got a Best Picture nomination. I thought that was pretty exciting. I'm sad that Sing Sing didn't get a nomination. Also, it seems like Last Showgirl got totally, like, this is what's always interesting leading up. Challengers got completely snubbed. Yeah, we'll talk about it all, but this is what's always interesting leading up to the Oscars, is that there will be last minute chatter. You know, crazy, like, people be like, oh my god, I think this could happen, I think this could happen, I think this could happen. And then it kind of like ends up mostly how you think it is going to be. Like, there are people who were saying that juror number 2 was going to come in and get a Best Picture nomination and blah, blah, blah. Even though juror number 2 hasn't gotten shit this award season. They also were thinking, I mean, I was thinking too that maybe, like, Last Showgirl, if Pam Anderson got nominated, then Jamie Lee Curtis could come in with a supporting actress nom. But nope, nothing for that film. No Other Land got nominated, which was expected, but still very exciting. So I really, really am pulling for them to win. But anyway, okay, so let me finish talking about Japan, and then we can look at the nominations, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. Too scared to watch The Substance? No, you gotta watch it. It's not scary. Like, it's not frightening. It's body horror, so there's some, like, moments, but it's not scary. It's actually quite funny. It's gross. It's gross because it's body horror, but it's like, it's very darkly funny. It's so absurd. Like, the body horror is so absurd that it's comical. Like, there's at the end of the film, there's like a 15-minute sequence that you're just like, it's just, your jaw is dropped, and you do have permission to laugh. Is it grosser than Fresh? Yes. Yeah, I mean, Fresh isn't body horror though. Fresh was just gross because it was about cannibalism. Peach Feet, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Alright, so anywhoosies. Japan, what else did we do? So we walked around today. We did some shopping. Oh, that's another thing, is like, the fashion in Japan is, everybody just looks good. Everyone looks good. It's a very like it's very like drapey, like big pants, like big jeans, real wide leg, with like drapey jackets, kind of like retro old school sneakers, dark colors. Like, I so far haven't seen um like a ton of variety, but it looks good. Yeah, like it looks cool. I love watching the Japanese fashion TikToks too. Deanie, thank you so much for the bits. And then we went and had yeah, opposite of Boston. I've never felt frumpier. Yeah, tomorrow tomorrow I gotta step out. I gotta step out a little bit harder. I gotta step out with the fit a little bit harder. I was wearing like a really comfy, cute, don't get me wrong, cute, but I had this like Spanx one piece outfit on. But tomorrow I want to step it up a little bit now that I know what I'm working with. Is the weather supposed to be nice the whole time? It is winter, so it is cold, but it's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like frigid. Like I would need gloves, maybe a hat. But so far I've been fine. Yeah, it's been lovely. How's the food been? So good. Y'all, we found this noodle place last night. And today I was like, can we go back and get these noodles? And so we ate the noodles again. And I'm limiting myself to only one more time, maybe two, because I know there's a lot of places to eat, but it's so good. It's so fucking good. You haven't eaten takoyaki yet? No, I don't think so. We'll go get sushi. Really want to go get sushi. Is there a public schedule for the streams? No. Sorry. There is not, because we don't know, like, with Will and I, we don't know who's gonna stream what. Like, we don't know. We're not Hassan. We're not doing like wake up every day, desktop stream 4 hours right into an IRL. Like he goes to another country to do that. Like it's just a different backdrop. So no, there's not a stream schedule. I will try and give you guys as much heads up as possible for when we have stuff planned. But what I can say is every day someone will be streaming. At least one person will be streaming. Caroline talking about delicious food, then it cuts to a Taco Bell ad. No. Not like this. Not like this. How long are you there for? I'm here for 10 days. Sam said you sent a photo of a normal sized strawberry. No. It wasn't. No. That's not why I sent her the picture. I sent her the picture of the strawberry because it looked fake. It was so perfect looking. We got into our hotel room. They had a thing of strawberries, apparently from this region in Japan, known for strawberries. They were the best strawberries I've ever had in my life. I could cry thinking about these strawberries. Like, I want them right now. And I kept staring at them because they looked fake. Like, okay, for anybody who's ever done drugs, you know when you look at something sometimes, you're on drugs, and it doesn't look real? Like, it just looks fake. That's how I felt when I got into the hotel room and I was looking at these strawberries. And I went, am I on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs. These strawberries are just perfect. Is it the same place that makes the perfect melon? I think so. Yeah, it's like the really expensive melon that is a perfect melon. Yeah, it was the most beautiful strawberry I had ever seen. It was literally perfect, and it tasted perfect. The color and the seeds are examined. Yeah, I'm just imagining they have like a whole team. They have like a science team that are like like the strawberries in this glass case and it's rotating and they're studying it because it was a work of art, seriously. And I've just gotten started. Your grandma's from Hokkaido. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it to Hokkaido this trip. I know some people are going, but yeah, sadly I don't know if it's in the cards for us this trip. So anyway, I've only been here for a day and I'm already like, this food, I can't. It's the type of food that just will stick in your memory. It'll stick in your memory, and I know I'm gonna go back. And I live in LA. Like, there's a lot of great food in LA, but I know I'll go back and be thinking about that strawberry. No, I'll grab the postcard of the strawberries. Hold on. Okay. These premium strawberries are carefully grown and hand-picked in the Nara Prefecture in central Japan. A classic strawberry with a symphony of sweet and tart notes. With an average sugar content of 12 to 13 degrees, these strawberries are exceptionally sweeter than most varieties and are best consumed fresh. So it's a kotuka strawberry. Kotuka strawberry. That's what it is. Nara is the same place with the deer. Wait, what do you mean with the deer? Who's with the deer? All right. Well, the deer that bow? Like these deer just bow to you? You can pet them? What? Wait, let me see. Hold on. Whoa! Wait, those are so cute! Oh, they're so cute! The deer roam around and you can feed and pet them. Hi, Caroline. Hope you're having fun. Having a great time. They will attack you for biscuits? My God. Good Lord, good Lord. Good Lord. Wait till we tell you about the deer. No, shut up. Remember? I don't want to learn. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything new from this point out in my life. You know? That's what I've decided. So before, I was talking all about how important it is to learn. You know? Like, learn all the time, be curious. No. I don't want to know anything else. I've learned enough. If something is cute, if something brings me joy, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna fucking leave it at that. Enough learning. Yeah, just bliss. Blissfully ignorant. Blissfully ignorant. Okay, what else did we do today? We shopping. Oh, we had really, really great matcha ice cream. It was so good. Uh, and then, yeah, we just kind of really soaked in the sights. Really soaked in the sights. Wake Wilder, who does not drink, had a drink, one in Rome, you know, and he is so darling because he was like, he was like, uh, it's really nice to not think about every single, like, it's to have this crushing feeling of thinking about every single word that comes out of your mouth. And I was like, yeah, have you ever seen Another Round? This is what I tell people. I don't think I talk about a movie. It's crazy because it's not even like this is my favorite movie. But I don't think I talk about a movie more than I talk about Another Round because of how often people who have social anxiety or are introverts will talk about how having a drink or two will make them feel like less anxious. I go, yeah, have you ever seen Another Round? With Mads Mikkelsen? Yes. So, if you don't know Another Round, it is based on it's based on a real life story, and it's about this teacher who has this theory that a certain level of blood alcohol content, so a certain amount of drinks, will will like make people their best self. So, did you watch the Hunt? Yeah, it's fucking brutal. That is a brutal film. Um anyway, so the whole idea behind it is like certain amount of alcohol for each individual is like the the key to them being their best self possible. Now, you know, I don't know if that's totally true. Yeah, optimal level. I think that there are definitely people who, because of like social anxiety, you know, because of pressures from socializing, like having a drink just takes the edge off type of thing. But anyway, I also was like, you know what, Wake, maybe it's just being in Japan. Maybe it's just feeling free in Japan. I feel that I've long thought about starting my day with a shot of vodka, but that sounds super unhealthy. Like, I'm only doing this because I have social anxiety. You're like, I swear I'm not an alcoholic. Alcohol makes me feel sick. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way where, like, if I have a couple drinks, even just like 2 drinks, and I stop drinking, then I can kind of feel sickies. Like, it depends. It depends on the day. How I do with alcohol. Sometimes I'm totally fine. Other times I'm like, ugh, I feel like shit. Movie's based on a theory from a Norwegian psychiatrist. Yeah. Yeah, so he plays in the film, I think, or Mads plays a teacher, but it's based on like a real theory. Anyway, why did I start talking about that? Oh yeah. So we've been drinking highballs, which I guess is a big thing in Japan. It's whiskey and soda water. Have you heard of the Balmer Peak? Similar thought process. I don't think so. I'm just experimenting to find the way to optimally use a substance for yourself. Well, speaking of the substance, funny you mentioned the substance. Um, it is 12:30 at night, so I'm gonna pull up the Nami Noms. I'm gonna pull up the Oscar nominations so that I can go through these. And then I am gonna go to bed afterwards. There's a bar in Tokyo called The Whales of August that will make a cocktail based on any movie request. That is awesome. That's so cool. I love that. I love, love, love that. And Ani Willow, thank you for the prime. Are you using hands-free? Nope. Nope. I have a mouse. I've got my shitty laptop, which again, might blow up. I don't know. We'll see. You guys gonna go to Chris Broad's bar? I think it's called Lost. IDK. Do not know. I mean, the microphone. No, this microphone is HyperX that I bought today from a store. I went to two BIC, two BIC stores because I had to get various tech things. And anyway, yeah, it's great. So let's take a look at our Oscar nominees. It is it's my Super Bowl, you guys. It is. It's my Super Bowl. I mean, the Oscars are actually my Super Bowl, but you know, with the nominations, even though following along with the Oscars has gotten more and more annoying every year because it just starts too early. Award season talk starts too early. People have an inability to watch films that come out in, like, you know, Sundance is coming up. There are film festivals that are going to be happening in the next couple months, and it's like before we even get to the Oscars for last year, people will be talking about films of 2025 in terms of the Oscars. And it's like, can we just, these are your playoffs. Yeah, these are my playoffs. But I'm like, can we just fucking chill? Can we just chill? Please? It's like when they start putting out Christmas decorations and we haven't even had Halloween yet. I'm like, please, 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 can we not? Can we not? Please, please. Yeah, I just think it's like it devalues um watching films when all you do is look at it as like, oh, Oscars. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we haven't even had the Oscars yet for last year. Just chill out, okay? You're so annoying. You're so annoying, nobody likes you. Christmas starts in September in the Philippines. That's wild. That's wild. Alrighty. So, okay, let me pull these up. The nominations this year were announced by Bowen Yang and Rachel Sennett. You know what's funny is like I saw somebody online who this was a tweet that kind of popped off and they were like, I just don't think it's appropriate that they have Bowen Yang doing the announcements because he's nominated in a major film for this year. And I'm like, I think we need to stop finding things to have a problem with. We live in a culture where that is all that we do, okay? And there's a lot of things to to find a problem with. Seriously, like it's harder to find things to not have a problem with. It's not that serious. It's fucking fine, man. They do this all the time, okay? They have people announce awards when they're nominated for awards at the shows. That's how it goes. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Dude, you know what I've been seeing this with as well, and it's pissing me off, and then I like have to stop distracting myself. Dr. Allie Lukes, who is the she is the woman who went viral for getting her PhD and writing her dissertation on olfactory ethics. The smell lady, yes. So people online refer to her colloquially as the smell lady. She's great. Like she's anyway, now it's like starting to get though so annoying. No, I can't even get into all this. The race, she's not racist to clarify. Yes, but ugh. Anyway, TLDR, if you know what I'm talking about without me having to like deep dive into this whole thing. Maybe I'll deep dive another day. But people are trying to now turn on her because that's how things go, right? And to be fair, a lot of times there's milkshake ducks all over the place on the internet where, somebody is the fun main character for a moment and then it turns out that they're super racist. That is not Dr. Allie Lukes. That is not the smell lady. But there are still people who are trying to be like they're being like, okay, well, this thing is true, and so therefore I'm going to apply this to Dr. Allie Lukes because this is true of other people who get like in academia. So even though that's not true of Dr. Lukes, I'm going to just I'm gonna cast her as a villain anyway. And it's insane. Like it's all like projecting onto her because the thing is people are miserable. People are miserable. And I think that sometimes people get to a point where they want to be the first person to call out somebody who the internet like has come to the defense of, who the internet like really likes, right? Who seems to be like a cool, smart person online. So here comes, someone on Twitter who's like, actually, let me tell you something. She called out a black person for racism against Indians, so they called her racist against black people now. Yeah, it's just it's so annoying. The discourse shouldn't even be discourse because what it is just as I explained, where it is it's a thing that is a part of internet culture, especially nowadays, where um people want to be the person to like tear down, you know, tear down what they consider to be a fantasy here. They're like, sorry to burst your bubble.
Hi,
Hi.
I brought you an Oscar.
Why are her titties so big?
That's a Japanese Oscar.
Wait, they're literally like down to.
Wait, I thought you'd like it.
Wait, what? Hold on, let me show everybody. Hold on. Where did you get this?
It's a Japanese Oscar, Caroline. It's a very prestigious award.
This,
It's a very
thank you.
prestigious.
Thank you so much. Wow, I don't even know if I can show this on screen.
No, you can. I won it in a crane game.
Did you won this in a crane game?
Yeah.
So it was just random or you went for this?
You
went for this one. Yeah. Yeah. This is my Oscar. Thank you so much, Will. Thank you. I'm just about to go through uh the nominations. How was it? Was it fun?
Yeah. How much longer are you gonna be streaming?
Probably 20 minutes. Is that okay?
That's fine. Here we go.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. She's beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nobody wins. I win.
Good morning, and
I
thank
win.
you for joining us for the 97th Oscars nominations announcement.
All right, you guys.
On
let me know if
behalf of
that's
the
loud
Academy
enough.
of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, I want to welcome you and extend
loud?
our deepest
Too loud, or is
sympathies
that good?
to everyone impacted by the fires here in Southern California.
This has certainly been a difficult time for Los Angeles, where many members of our film community industry,
great.
work, and live. But the last several weeks have proven what we already know to be true. Our film industry and Los Angeles are resilient. And for almost a century, the
Yes.
Oscars have brought us together to unite and celebrate our global film community.
The laptop sounds
During
like
this
it's
year's
taking off.
ceremony,
Yeah, the laptop
we
sounds
will
like it's gonna
honor the
explode.
talented filmmakers nominated today,
What?
pay tribute to our brave
It's fine.
first responders, and celebrate the enduring spirit of Los Angeles and the film industry.
And now, without further delay, to announce this year's Academy Award nominees, please welcome Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang.
So these were announced at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
You know what? I would love to see them in something together.
Honor
Is that
it
White
is to be with you
Fatima?
today.
Me and Bowen
Yes.
are wide awake. We have been up since 10 p.m. and between us, we've had 3 Diet Cokes, an entire pack of cigarettes, and 1 Adderall.
And you get to guess who had what. Don't worry, everyone. Rachel and I have been through extensive pronunciation training for all the names today. Let me try now. Wicked.
Amazing, Bowen. That was really good.
Squishy
well,
Cat,
let's
thank
not
you
keep
for the
people
5
waiting
minutes.
any longer. Let's go.
Are we ready
Let's
for
do
some
it.
nominees?
Let's go.
Alrighty.
First, for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, Yura Borisov in Anora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown,
Okay, not
Guy
surprised.
Pearce in The Brutalist,
What?
and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
Yeah, I don't think there was really anything there that I was shocked by. Like I think all these guys got nominated at the BAFTAs. I will say, there are people who are saying that Denzel was snubbed for Gladiator, which, look, Denzel is great. He's one of the best parts of Gladiator, but I just think that I just think that that film was so fucking whack. And it's not to say that you can't have an Oscar-nominated performance in a film that is otherwise terrible, but I just don't think that Denzel's performance, well, yeah, it wasn't a highlight for me either. Uh, Now, yes, to be clear, people will say snub. I'm mostly looking at like the trades, LA Times, Hollywood Reporter. I don't mean like random people online saying snub about whatever their, whatever their favorite film or performance was. I mostly am looking at the you know, film like publications that are reporting on the Oscar nominations, and Denzel was one that I saw a couple times mentioned as like a snub, which I don't really agree with. The figure, I don't know how much this. You know what? This cost him. It's priceless.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Costume Design.
So wait, sorry, let me go back.
Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown.
Yeah, I think with this lineup here, honestly, I think I might go Jeremy Strong. Not like I think Jeremy Strong will win. I think Kieran Culkin's gonna win. I think Kieran Culkin's gonna win. I think as far as the performance, I also loved Yura Borisov from Anora, but I think this is a pretty clear win for Kieran. I think we're gonna see him. I think we're gonna see him win SAG. I think we're gonna see him win BAFTAs. I think he will probably win Critics' Choice. So I don't think it's close.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Costume Design. A Complete Unknown, Conclave,
Like a complete
Gladiator 2,
unknown?
Nosferatu, and Wicked.
Like, I'm so sorry, but like, why the fuck is a complete unknown getting best costume design? Why? It's you know what? Everything else, I'm fine with. Whatever. No, I'm being rhetorical when I say complete unknown. I'm saying this as I disagree. I disagree with a complete unknown getting a nomination for costume design. Like, put Dune 2 in here, you know? The robes are beautiful in Conclave. Like I said, I'm fine with the rest of these. Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Wicked. I would bump a complete unknown.
The nominees for achievement in makeup and hairstyling are A Different Man, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The
Nosferatu. Will,
Yes.
Nosferatu has gotten a couple nominations already. Do you want to?
Oh, you want me to say?
You must bounce on it. Crazy style.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Substance, and Wicked.
A Different Man, love to see a nomination here. That was you know what? I mean, I go Substance on this because holy shit, but good to see a Different Man at least getting something.
Next up, the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Score.
Okay, we got snub
The
coming up.
Brutalist.
We got a snub coming up.
Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
I'm sorry, The Wild Robot? No, get out of here. I'm a Wild Robot hater, I'm gonna be honest. Where the fuck is Challengers? Where is Dune 2? Challengers and Dune 2 not being on here, that's crazy. Now, okay, let me backtrack though. Let me backtrack. Dune 2 was considered not eligible because now I'm remembering because apparently like a little bit of music from Dune 1 was used. But maybe this is crazy. Maybe this is crazy, and maybe I'm going to piss people off here. But my whole thing is like, if you can use AI for Amelia Perez and for The Brutalist, we don't have to get into the whole debate on like how much, how much was this you, blah, blah. But if you can use your speecher on those films and they're not disqualified, then I'm sorry, Dune 2 should be eligible. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Like using Respeecher, a program that uses generative AI, and then not letting in not letting in Dune 2 into best score, you know? Give my boy Hans, give him another nomination. And then Challengers.
Was it nominated for best score?
Well, because Dune 2 was disqualified since they said they reused music from the first movie.
Challenger.
No, Challengers wasn't nominated.
That's a fucking.
Challengers wasn't nominated, which is a crime. I do agree with that. I do agree. Will, come here and give us your opinion. I mean, I think he'll pretty much only have an opinion on that
And that you must bounce on.
and that you must bounce on it crazy style. Crazy style.
Now, this year's nominees for Best Live Action Short Film:
Okay, I don't really have an opinion on
Alien,
this.
Anuja, I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Would Not Remain Silent.
I haven't
Many
watched any of
such
these.
cases.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, for Best Animated Short Film, the nominees are Beautiful Men.
Where?
Okay. In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck by Charlie XCX.
Wonderful. And now we have the first of the 2 award categories honoring writing. First, for adapted screenplay, the nominees are A Complete Unknown, screenplay by James Mangold and Jay Cox; Conclave, screenplay by Peter Strong;
Is she zooted? No, it's just really fucking early in the morning.
Emilia Perez, screenplay by Jacques Audiard, in collaboration with Thomas Bideguin, Leah Messius, and Nicolas Levesque. Thank you. Nickel Boys, screenplay by Ramel Ross and Jocelyn Barnes. And Sing Sing, screenplay by Clint Bentley, Greg Queter, story by Clint Bentley, Greg Queter, Clarence Macklin, John Divine G. Whitfield.
At least something for Sing Sing there, at least something for Clarence Macklin, who should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor, in my opinion. I would say I hope this goes to Nickel Boys.
Greg Queter, Clarence Macklin, John Divine G. Whitfield.
Why did they announce it at 5 a.m.?
And for original screenplay, the nominees are
Because it's the best time to announce the Oscars.
Honora, written by Sean Baker; The Brutalist, written by Brady Corbet, Mona Fastful; A Real Pain, written by Jesse Eisenberg; September 5, written by Moritz Binder, Tim Fellbaum, co-written by Alex David; and The Substance, written by Coralie Farja.
All right, I haven't seen September 5, which is the film about the terrorist attack at the Munich the Munich Oscars. The Munich Olympics in 1972. I haven't seen that one yet, so I can't. The Munich Oscars. So I can't say, like, should that have been there? Or maybe the challengers, maybe challengers should have been in there.
Substance, written by Coralie Farja.
Why is Substance nominated so much, but Hereditary didn't win anything back when it was released? So Substance, I think it has going for it, aside from the fact that it's fucking awesome, but it has Demi Moore, and Demi is like one of the best storylines this award season. It's not just the subject material of the film, but it's also who Demi Moore is and what this represents in her life and in her career. I will say too, I do think that horror has there's been so much outcry for horror to be taken more seriously that I hope that this is a sign that things have changed, because historically horror gets snubbed, with the exception of, like Get Out and Silence of the Lambs. Horror really has a long history of just being totally ignored. So I think, Margaret Qualley she's a real huge young star in Hollywood right now. Demi Moore, the social commentary of The Substance. Oscars love movies about movies and movies about Hollywood. Yeah, I mean, they do. They always seem to kind of like miss the fucking point. Is your mic also an anime girl statue, or is there just a statue in front of me? Oh,
And
it's just a
last, before our
statue.
break, the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role.
I think the other thing too with The Substance is like it went pretty mainstream, you know? A lot of people were like a lot of people were watched it, were talking about it. It had like a really huge moment online.
Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown. Ariana Grande in Wicked. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist. Isabella Rossellini in Conclave. And Zoe Saldana in Emilia Perez.
Zoe Saldana, I guess that's how you say her last name. Okay. So, actress in a supporting role. Yeah, I think I just Zoe's gonna win. This category also feels very predetermined. I think it's tough because I hate Amelia Perez so much. And I think Monica is of all of the five here, she's the one that's most a surprise, but she did I think she did get like a SAG. I think she got nominated for SAG, and then A Complete Unknown has racked up nominations across SAG, Writers Guild, Directors Guild, Producers Guild, and so that momentum there has really helped her into this moment. But I think, I don't know what the Selena Gomez stands are saying online, but I'm sure they are not happy. Jamie Lee Curtis didn't make it, even though last minute chatter had her, had people being like, I think Jamie Lee's gonna get nominated for Last Showgirl. Um, have you had an egg sando yet? Yes. It was so good. Danielle Deadweiler has gotten ignored again. I think honestly, what was the more egregious snub was when she got snubbed for Till. She played Mamie Till in the film Till, and she's phenomenal. She's fucking phenomenal in it, and she's got ignored. She got shut out. I think The Piano Lesson is not that great of a film. I think she's really good. I think she's just one of those actresses who's, she's just really good. She's really, really good. Of all the girly pops here, girly pop. I actually think I'd go with Monica. I thought she was one of the best parts of A Complete Unknown. I thought she was really, really good. Don't mind me. Pam's from my hometown, so I'm just gonna say her not getting nominated is a snub. That's totally fair. Have that hometown pride. Is Complete Unknown good? I did not care for it because I do not care for Bob Dylan, and so that film was not for me. Ed Norton is really good as Pete Seeger. He is. And I think Timothy does Bob Dylan. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts, and I cannot stand listening to. A lot of times I can't stand listening to Bob Dylan, and then I especially can't stand listening to Timothy Chalamet singing as Bob Dylan. Is Elle Fanning good? She's fine. Like nothing. I don't think it's like standout. I don't think it's like because she's bad. It's just like whatever. I don't know. It's nothing when I look at the performances from last year. Uh yeah, like she's
Okay,
fine.
wow. What a start. Congratulations to these Oscar nominees.
And hey, stick with us.
Stick with
We'll be right
us.
back.
Okay, we're gonna skip. Oh my god. This is like half.
We're back live.
Comedy, but for women and gay people.
It's like half
And I
commercials.
just want to say, it makes so much sense that Bowen and I are like doing this now at this moment in our careers. You know, Bowen is such a huge star on SNL. He's in the hit movie Wicked.
Oh, thanks. And Rachel is Fatima.
Thanks so much. Let's keep going. So anyways, the nominees for Achievement in Music,
Ectozoologist, thank you for
Original
the 2
Song
months. Silent
are
Radical, thank you for the 4.
Amal
Squishy Cat,
from
thank you for the
Amelia
5.
Press. The Journey from the 688. Like a Bird
There we
from
go.
Sing
Diane Warren. Diane Warren, yet another Oscar nomination. How many is she at now? Diane Warren, Oscar. I think she's at like 16. Yeah. Has not ever won. She wants it so bad, of course. She has been nominated 16 times. 16 times since 2016. No. Wait a sec. No, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. So she wasn't nominated, and then 2016, 2015. So she wasn't nominated in 2017, but otherwise since 2015, every single year.
Sing. Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. And Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late. Woo!
So apparently they are no longer doing live performances of Best Original Song nominees. Instead, they will be focusing on the songwriters. They will be doing like tributes to the songwriters, looking at like their process. Yeah. So I guess they're like, no, we're gonna totally sever any connection to the Grammys and no longer have live performances. Penis to vagina.
Smashed it. You smashed it, as the Brits say. And now
It's because they don't want Amelia Perez hate. I mean, that is so fucking funny if they changed their entire if they changed their entire way of doing things because of Amelia Perez.
the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film.
Okay.
Black Box Diaries.
Wait, John Chu just revealed he got many calls from Lin-Manuel Miranda asking for a cameo in Wicked. Oh my God. And apparently he shut him down. That's pretty hilarious. Also, John Chu. That's a good call. That's a good call. Lin-Manuel Miranda was like, put me in, coach.
No Other Land.
Yeah, woo!
Porcelain War. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. And Sugarcane.
So
Next for Best.
I think No Other Land has a really, really good shot at winning this, which means that if they win, I think they will probably be the only like mention of Palestine. Like when I'm thinking about who else are the potential winners, like I think it will most likely be coming from No Other Land. Any mention of, ceasefire, Palestine, Gaza, etc. Yeah, but I don't think Guy Pearce is gonna. I don't think he's gonna win. That's gonna be Kieran. Oscars are apparently afraid of the speech from them because of Glazier and Zone of Interest from last year, I heard. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they are. And if they don't win this, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it right now. There's some real fuckery that went on. Because no other land has been dominating, absolutely dominating festivals, like independent independent award shows. Brady Corbet potentially, but like it would just be it would be the biggest stage for them to have to get up there and and talk about Palestine. So if for some reason they don't win this, I am going to be convinced that some fuckery was afoot.
Best documentary
But
short film. The nominees are
I think they will, and I think that that will be a really huge moment at the Oscars. Yeah, Bisan won an Emmy. That makes me a bit hopeful. I agree, even though, you know, the rich white ladies in Hollywood were doing everything that they could to make sure that she did not. Sorry, Deborah Messing. Sorry.
Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Those are some sad titles. Serious stuff.
Serious stuff.
Serious stuff.
Yeah. For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are I'm Still Here, Brazil.
I'm Still
The Girl
Here
with the Needle,
had
Denmark.
a huge morning.
Nothing for Denmark. Amelia Perez, France. The Seed of the Sacred Fig,
Please.
Germany.
Please don't
And
give this
Flow,
to Amelia.
Latvia.
Please, no. Yeah, so I'm Still Here. Great. Also, I'm Still Here got a Best Picture nomination, which is huge.
And for Best Animated Feature Film, here are the nominees. Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot.
Yeah, this category has pretty much been the same at every award show.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in
Yeah, babe?
Production Design.
This has 5 minutes
Brutalist.
left. I know.
Conclave. Dune Part 2. Nosferatu. And Wicked.
Next up for Achievement in Film Editing, the nominees are Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked.
Oh, I just like cannot. I am not surprised, but Emilia Perez is the villain this award season. Yeah,
And for
Will's-
Achievement in
I
Sound,
know, I gotta go to
here are
bed
the
soon.
nominees. A Complete Unknown. Dune Part 2.
Thank God.
Amelia Perez. Wicked. And The Wild Robot.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Visual Effects. Alien Romulus, Better Man,
I hate that they if you've seen Alien, well, I won't spoil it, but yeah, the AI part of Alien that just looks so shitty.
Dune Part 2,
It looks like crap.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
A lot of monkeys in those films, I just realized. For Achievement in Cinematography, the nominees are The Brutalist. Dune Part 2. Emilia Perez.
Oh my god,
Maria.
so bad.
And Nosferatu.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I cannot believe Nickel Boys did not get. I mean, I didn't think it would because the ASC, the cinematographers union ignored it, but it's like, man, that is a film that above all else, the cinematography of that film just is astounding. Like Amelia Perez just for everything. Everything.
For performance by an
Everything.
actor in a leading role, the nominees are
Yeah, I think is that the only nomination that Maria got? The Pablo Larraín, yeah. That is always something, you know, if you watch a Pablo Larraín film, cinematography, it's gonna be it's gonna be great.
Adrian Brody in The Brutalist,
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet in A Complete Unknown,
Mm-hmm.
Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing,
Mm-hmm.
Rafe Fiennes in Conclave, and Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice.
Okay. Pretty surprising, even though I think this is what was he I think he was nominated for BAFTAs for The Apprentice, but he won the Golden Globe for A Different Man. And people weren't sure if his votes were going to be split between Apprentice and Different Man, if it would end up taking him out of the running, but I guess not. I guess, you know, maybe this is something where Oscar voters secretly did watch The Apprentice, or they all watched it in the last week. I don't know. Maybe this is them trying to be like, fuck you, Donald Trump. I don't know. I mean, I think he's I think Sebastian is really, really good. I gotta be honest, I would rather have I think him have gotten in there for a Different Man. I just really loved that film.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, the nominees are Cynthia Erivo in Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon in Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison in Honora, Demi Moore in The Substance,
Did you see his
and
SNL
Fernanda
promo clip? I
Torres
did.
in I'm Still Here.
Yeah, all right. So Fernanda's momentum from the Golden Globes carried her after all, which is really, really great for her. I think Demi is, I think she's leading the pack here, I would say. You know, I still haven't had a chance to see Hard Truth, so I can't speak to like Marianne Jean-Baptiste not getting in here, but I have a feeling I will love that performance and I will love that film. Um, I would kick Carla Sofia Gascon and I would kick Cynthia Erivo out of here. Like these are my bottom two. Mikey, Demi, Fernanda. Yeah, if I don't get a link to Hard Truths, I'm gonna have to see it when I get back. Hopefully it's still in the theaters. I saw a tweet Fernanda Torres, the second Brazilian actress to ever be nominated for Best Actress, the first being her mom. Yeah, that was the same for the Golden Globes. So she was the second Brazilian actress to be nominated for lead actress in drama. Her mom was the first, and then she's the first Brazilian to have won, which is really, really cool. That's a great full circle moment. And it was for both of them were for Walter Salles films.
For achievement in directing, the nominees are Sean Baker, Honora, Brady Corbet, The Brutalist, James Mangold, A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard, Amelia Perez, and Coralie Farjat, The Substance.
Okay, hell yes, Coralie. I'm so glad not only did she get in, but that means this is not once again an all male dominated category. I just think that Jacques, I think if you're a director who's like, no, I didn't need to do any research because I know enough and it's up to, my creative vision is what will drive this. I don't think that, like, I think you should lose points, aside from the film being trash. I think just the fact that you didn't do your homework the way you should have. Like, you just clearly had disrespect for this culture and fuck off, dude. Yeah, this is otherwise I think the complete unknown James Mangold, I think that was the one that was not as certain. I think it was maybe Edward, they were like potentially Edward Berger for Conclave, but a complete unknown has just had a real surge with the last couple of awards nominations, so I think that really helped it out. Kiku X, thank you for the prime. All right, last category, Will. Last category, Best Picture. Ramel Ross not here makes me so sad. I mean, Nickel Boys was like my film of the year. Ramel Ross, I would have, yeah, I mean, yeah. The fact that it didn't get cinematography is such a fucking shame,
Hey, y'all, for our final category.
But like, at least it got Best Picture, but then it's like, how did you ignore Ramel Ross for Best Director? That would have been awesome to see.
Category, I cannot wait. I feel like we should read them together.
I feel like we should.
Okay, here are the 10 nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year.
Here they are.
Here we go.
Honora, Alex Coco, Samantha Kwan, and Sean Baker, producers.
Samantha Kwan.
The Brutalist, nominees to be determined.
A Complete Unknown, Fred Berger, James Mangold, and Alex Heineman, producers.
Conclave, Tessa Ross, Juliette Howell, and Michael A. Jackman, producers.
Yeah, nothing surprising so
Dune
far.
Part 2, Mary Parent, Caleb Boyder, Tanya Lapointe, and Denis Villeneuve, producers.
Amelia Perez, nominees to be determined, producers.
I'm Still Here, nominees to be determined.
Okay,
Guys,
that's
paperwork. Let's
that's
go.
surprising. I thought I'm Still Here would make it into Best International, or sorry, yeah, Best International, but Best Picture seems like a nice surprise.
Come on. Nickel Boys, nominees to be determined.
This one I'm happy to see because this just got totally ignored everywhere else. So Nickel Boys for Best Picture, we'll take it.
Yay. The Substance, nominees to be determined.
And Wicked, Mark Platt, producer.
Okay, so the ones that are not here that were possible contenders that were, if you look at lists of like Oscar predictions, A Real Pain, which was Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin. So I think that Kieran Culkin is still going to win Best Supporting Actor, and I think it speaks to how much people fucking love Kieran Culkin in that A Real Pain didn't end up anywhere else, right? The film's not even nominated for Best Picture, so this is one of those rare instances of like, they liked this one thing so much, which is the Best Supporting Performance by Kieran Culkin, and that's it, that's all. September 5 was on the best, I think it was the best or PGA nominated September 5, so I think that was seen as could possibly sneak in there, but I guess not. I'm sad to see that Sing Sing didn't make it in there. So that's another, Sing Sing did get a couple other nominations, so including Coleman Domingo is nominated for Best Actor, but I don't think he's going to win for that, so I think Sing Sing um will probably walk away with nothing, maybe a surprise adapted screenplay. That would be a real like, whoa, what? What? And then uh yeah, I think those let's see, A Real Pain September 5. Queer, no, I don't think Queer was, unfortunately, of the two Luca films, Challengers I think was the one that people watched more, that people loved more, but it was just not it was not taken seriously for award season. Yeah, so it was totally Luca was just totally shut out this year. Which of these are must-see in your opinion? Okay, let's look at this list. I would say The Substance, Nickel Boys, um, I'm Still Here, Nora. Dune. I mean, yeah. God, Dune seems so long ago, almost a whole year ago. Almost a whole year ago. Did Conclave have a hell of a campaign? Conclave has been doing really well since the beginning. Um, I don't understand the challengers hate. Yeah, I think it was just not seen as a serious film. I think it was seen as like, um, it was fun. There were a lot of memes. The internet went crazy with challengers, but it was just not it was not viewed as like worthy of any awards consideration. It did win it did win at the Globes, so we thought that we thought that that would carry it through to the Oscars, give it momentum, but yeah, not getting original score is crazy. And honestly, Amelia Perez has just taken so many of these nominations, and I'm like, get it out of here. Get it out of here.
There it is, you guys.
So I started putting together my Quanskers list, and then I was like, well, I still haven't seen everything I want to see, so I have time still. The Oscars are not until March. The Oscars are not until March, so I have time to put out my picks, my nominations, and my picks, which is good. So, yeah, Amelia Perez is the most nominated film. Yep. Amelia Perez was the most nominated film this year. Only 3 movies have been nominated for higher. Yep, it's fucking insane. It's crazy. All right, you guys, it is late and we got to get up. So I just wanted to go through those. I wanted to go through those in case I don't have a chance to sit down. So, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully my bag comes tomorrow and I can get that IRL bag fired up while I'm here in Japan. And I'd like to try and do another desktop stream at some point. But yeah, this was great. I think it worked out really well. Will, I think this works. So if you ever have to do,
Oh, it's dope.
yeah, yeah, I think we are golden. I think we're golden goose. We are golden goose, baby. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining in for this rare morning stream. Look forward to the streams in Japan. Yeah, we're just beginning. We are just beginning. The first stream here. The first stream here was brought to you by me from my humble setup that I got set up all on my own. And thank God it works. Because that would have sucked ass if it didn't. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys to Sean DeBlack. How about that? How about we go over to Sean so I can get to bed and get up in the morning. Good night from her. What's her name, Will? Mariko? Mariko Smas. Good night. Will Neff says good night. From our humble humble bed. And oh yeah, I'm rating Sean, that's right. Rating Sean DeBlack. Okay. Cool. Good night, everybody. Good night. Mwah. Peace and love. Thank you for joining me on my first stream in Japan, and I will see you guys later. Wait, how do you say bye? Well, sayonara. Sayonara. Arigato gozaimasu.
Fuck a guy, Jen.
You're the guy, Jen.
No, you are the guy.
You're guy, Jen.
You guy, Jen, smash your way through Japan.
You're guy, Jen. Okay. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Peace out. Bye.